All right, so we are here on NBCnews.com. I'm only reading this story because I am desensitizing myself. I hate my name. I do not like it one bit. And I'm offended. I'm offended because they kept saying his name during his trial. So we're going to read this story for the pure fact of my name in it. So it says, Gwyneth Paltrow not at fault in ski crash trial. Jury decides. And we appreciate you, Doha Madani, and Diana Dasraf. Dasraf. I don't know. That's close as I'm gonna get. Close as I'm gonna get. And this story was written, of course, today, March the 30th, 2023, at 6:21 p.m. It's currently 7:04. They literally just did this verdict not too long ago. A jury sided with actor Gwyneth Paltrow on Thursday, deciding she was not at fault for a 2016 ski accident with a retired Utah optometrist who sustained broken ribs and a concussion after the fall. Terry Sanderson filed a $300,000 lawsuit against Gwyneth Jesus against Paltrow, alleging that reckless skiing caused her to run into him from behind on February the 26th, 2016, at Utah's Deer Valley Resort. The collision left Sanderson, I can't remember how I said it, with 4 broken ribs, a concussion, and lasting brain damage that impacted his daily life and personal relationships, he said. The jury, who began deliberations earlier in the afternoon, agreed that Sanderson was in fact at fault for the crash, not Paltrow. Paltrow countersued for $1 as well as her legal fees, insisting that she did not run into Sanderson. Paltrow told the court that it was Sanderson who was at fault for the collision. She testified that she initially believed she was being assaulted when a man came up behind her, put his skis between hers, and groaned. I'm offended. I would like my name removed from this story. I promise you. I did hear allegedly that it might have been some stuff in his past that they was trying to bring up in court, but the judge was like, nah, people gonna mind their business. Ain't none of that got nothing to do with nothing. And it will kind of line up with what she thought. But okay, we gonna mind our business and keep it moving because she won. Mr. Sanderson categorically hit me on the ski slope, and that is the truth, Paltrow testified. The Oscar winner, who disputed the account of Sanderson's witness, Craig Ramone. I don't know why that name sounds like a stage. Craig Ramone, who was with a meetup group Sanderson organized to ski that day. Ramone is the only person who says they witnessed the accident, testifying that he was about 35 feet behind Paltrow and Sanderson. Ramone told the court he heard a scream and then a few seconds later saw Paltrow slam into Sanderson from behind. He said Sanderson was briefly unconscious and face down in the snow after the accident. Ramone testified that Paltrow left the scene after about 4 minutes without identifying herself or waiting to see if Sanderson was all right. Ty, was you good? No, he said he wasn't good, though. He said he wasn't good. Paltrow denied the allegations from Ramone, calling his reliability into question. See, I ain't watched much of this trial. Now I wish I would have seen a couple parts. I want to see that part. I gotta watch something during the day while I'm at work. I gotta listen to something. Something has to be in my ear, and that's usually Emily D. Baker. She been covering this case, so I've been watching it on and off out of force. I didn't want to be a law nerd. I just was born into this life. Not really, but she kind of keeps it going, and she's generally always live doing something. So I've gotten used to her. So I watched little bits and pieces of this, but I ain't really get into it. I ain't see that part. He said he was about 40 feet away and colorblind. Paltrow said, I don't know how he can be positive about what he saw, especially with how much he changed his story. Paltrow also denied leaving the accident before Sanderson informed the group that he was fine, and said that the instructor handled the situation on her behalf. The instructor filed a report and shared her information following the report. She said, The report filed by the instructor from that day said a male skier hit Paltrow. Following the accident, Paltrow had lunch with her two children and now husband before bowing out of the rest of the ski day because of a sore knee. Her children, Apple and Moses Martin, testified that their mother was shaken after the accident and told them Sanderson had run into her. Apple Martin, who is now 18 but was 12 at the time, testified that although she didn't see the accident, she recalled her mother being in a state of shock that day. Sanderson, 76, alleged the accident left him with a traumatic brain injury that has impaired his cognitive functions in a way that has negatively impacted his day-to-day life and personal relationships. Paltrow's attorneys attributed Sanderson's decline to pre-existing medical conditions and aging, and called medical experts to the stand to support their assertion. Paltrow's attorneys also brought up previous failed relationships. Wow, that is rude as shit. Are you kidding? And a deposition from one of Sanderson's daughters, who appeared estranged from her father, to dispute the idea that a brain injury is the sole cause of his strained personal life. Oh man, they must have did a good job because they won. So I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna stop laughing at these people. Oh, Terry, you just put me to shame. That's why I don't like my name. I don't like to share, and too many people done gave it a bad name. I think it's only the second video that I've done because of my name. I'm gonna see if I can find the other one and link it up here. But yeah, that was all I wanted. I just wanted to read this because, again, my name was in it. I don't appreciate that. I don't like to share. I appreciate it if you change your name, Mr. Sanderson, Mr. Sanderson. Just tell them call you by your last name. Don't use your first name no more. I would appreciate that. Have you got work out. All right, y'all. I hope y'all wanted to know too. Otherwise, you won't like the video. Thumbs up if you do like. Stick around. Subscribe. All right, y'all. Bye.